Gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome to our Sunday stream, our Just Chatting stream. How y'all doing? My name is rbPlays. I am your humble host on this side of the screen. Thanks so much for stopping by. If this is your first time here, then please do consider hitting the old follow button. Get notified every time we go live, either by turning your notifications on over here on YouTube or just hitting the follow button on Twitch. Making sure you got it set up to get notified. If you really love the stream, we'll talk more about that later. Good morning, everyone, one and all. Good afternoon to those of you who are tuning in from across the pond. Happy Cinco de Mayo. It is the 5th of May. I have a date with my wife later. We're gonna go get some cuisine. And enjoy her and enjoy each other's company. So YouTube test chat. I see that it has showed up in my thing over here, so that's good. We can see people talking on YouTube. Can the people on YouTube see the people talking on Twitch? I think you can see it in this stream over there. I don't know if you can actually see it in your YouTube chat. Actually, hold on a second. Wait a second. I can check this. I have the means to check this. Yes. It is showing up over there. Restream bot is taking stuff over to YouTube and making it work. Yay. It's working. I'm still looking into the whole not streaming with Restream, with streaming with a plugin for OBS. You cannot see anything on Twitch. Okay. Okay. Where's my Twitch chat? This is my, well, that's not my Twitch chat. Uh-huh. I see, said the blind man. All right, technical folks, I need your help with something. If you are a technical-minded person, how do I overcome this BS? This BS that seems to be the Restream IO chat function. Restream is taking Twitch and putting it on YouTube, but it's not taking YouTube and putting it on Twitch. Actually, hold on a second. Let me just go right here for a second and go to Twitch. And you blow up YouTube? No, that's not going to help. Yeah, I don't see YouTube in my Twitch chat either. Let me pop this out. Hello. Pop out chat. Put it over here where I can seize it. So yeah, I don't see Diamond's test on the Twitch chat. I do see it in my Restream chat, and Restream chat does go to the stream overlay, but that's really not ideal. Like, not everybody, like, usually people are just looking at their chat and not the chat replay on the screen, you know? Blowing up YouTube is not the answer. Testing 1 2 3 4. I see that in Twitch. Do I see it over on the YouTubes? Hello YouTube. Come in, YouTube. It's over here. YouTube stream. Yeah, it's over there on. Yeah, it's over there on YouTube. I can pop this one out too. Sweet. So I'm going to do that. Let's pop that one out. I'm going to put it right over there next to the Twitch chat. New pinned chat. Got it. We'll just put these side by side. Yeah, YouTube's chat, the things that people are posting in YouTube is not going to Twitch, but the things that people are posting in Twitch is going to YouTube. I don't understand. Well, we're doing a Just Chatting stream today anyway, so as people, if I have questions from either chat, then I will just read them, and then everyone will know what I'm talking about. So what's new and exciting in the world of RB this month? Over the past month, I feel like I have been working my butt off, and what happens on YouTube stays on YouTube. There may be a lot of truth to that, Darth. There may be. It's kind of like Vegas. Whatever happens in Vegas, stays in Vegas. So over the last month, I feel like I've been working my butt off, but maybe I haven't. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I never have any time for anything. I have been getting more done. Okay, maybe this is just a creator universe problem. I don't know. I feel like I've got life stuff that I have to do, right? And I've got content creator stuff that I have to do, right? I'm also trying to build a woodworking business, which also adds another layer of complexity. If I get life stuff done, I feel like I don't have time to create YouTube content. I feel like I don't have time to work on the woodworking business. If I get woodworking stuff done, I feel like I'm not creating content for YouTube, because not all of the woodworking business stuff is YouTube content worthy. Some of it is just trying to track down customers, fulfilling customer orders, which I don't have a lot of allow. I will absolutely allow that. Why is because it's you'd be able to see or feel it missing. That's a fair point, Darth. It's a fair point. Yeah, a lot of the woodworking stuff isn't necessarily YouTube content worthy. Planning projects. I've got a whole bunch of projects for here at the house. Mrs. RB wants a few things built for here at the house, and I can show the build process of them, but I really can't show the finished product in its place in the house, because Mrs. RB has been very, very, very adamant, and I understand this. Our home is our sanctuary, and she doesn't necessarily want to invite hundreds, if not thousands, if not millions, of people into our home to view YouTube content. And I get that. So I can show the builds on the video, but then I can't really show you how we're utilizing it. And I feel like that's part of the thing, part of the project. But maybe I'm wrong. What does YouTube worthy mean? That's a great question, Diamond. That is a great question. What does YouTube worthy mean? So my definition of YouTube worthy is it is a video that is either informative or entertaining to a group of viewers. It may be a very small niche of group of viewers. Why are you there? I can't. Have I seen some of the stuff on the platform? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And a lot of that I would view as not YouTube worthy. I have a higher standard for videos on YouTube than some other folks have. The stuff that some of the stuff that my kids watch, I'm like, what in the world? Our humanity is doomed because of this. If it can go on TikTok, it can go anywhere. You know what? Fair. Estrisi just said over on YouTube, if it can go on TikTok, it can go anywhere. It's a fair point. And maybe I'm just being too critical. Maybe I'm just being too critical of what is YouTube worthy, you know? Ultimately, is it my decision? As a content creator, I decide what content I'm going to make, but is it up to me to decide what other people would like to watch, you know? I really do want to be kind of like what I am here on Twitch. I really do want to be that down to earth, easily relatable kind of a person in all of the channels that I have. So I've got this Twitch channel, I've got my gaming YouTube channel, and I've got my woodworking. We're just getting old. We have standards. I've got my woodworking channel, and on all of those platforms, and of course the gaming channel on YouTube was the first channel that I had. And going all the way back from the beginning, I wanted to be relatable to the common person struggling to figure out how to play a game, right? And that's kind of what I want to be in my woodworking channel as well. I want to be that common guy that likes to create stuff, but can't necessarily afford Festool and saw stops and consumer grade CNC machines and stuff like that. I want to show that there are ways that you can do that stuff with lower grade tools and still get what would hopefully be amazing results. And then also in some cases you don't need to buy the tool, you can just make the tool. Like, where do tools come from? Somebody had to make the tool to sell the tool that you're buying. Like, somebody had to make that. So if someone can make that, just bought a new tool today. What'd you buy? What'd you buy? Istrisi just said on Twitch that he just bought a new tool today. Anyway, woodworking was supposed to come later, so we'll talk more about woodworking. Give you 10 minutes and I'll show you a picture. You can't show a picture here on YouTube though. Well, yeah, you can put it in Discord and then I can do a screen share. Yeah, if you're into that kind of thing. But let's talk about the channels. So the rbPlays gaming channel is kind of holding steady. We've lost a few subscribers, but also we were not really religiously putting out content over on the YouTube channel. We have picked up a few subscribers in the last 30 days also. So we're kind of breaking even. I think the official YouTube studio thing says that I'm down 20 subscribers in the last 20 days or 28 days. So not a tremendous, like, not all subscriber losses hurt. Some subscriber losses are just because it's not an active account anymore and YouTube has purged the account or whatever, and that's fine. As long as we're not losing content, as long as we're not losing followers because they just don't relate to me anymore. That's the whole thing. I don't want people to not relate to me anymore. I want to be the kind of streamer that people can, the kind of content creator that people can go, I feel where this guy is coming from, you know? So yeah, so the YouTube channel is holding its own right now. And of course we have got 3 videos now out on the FTB Unstable Pack for Fabric 1.20. And I'm having a blast with it. I actually have it open on the other screen right now. I've been doing a little bit of space clearing for hopefully what will be just a rudimentary storage area. And then also have been out in the world looking for a few things. One of the things from the video that I asked yesterday was, and I'm glad that I asked these questions because that drives interactions, that drives comments, right? And one of the things was about the Certus blocks that the flawed, the whatever, the flawless, whatever those little geode looking things are for for growing Certus. I asked if they could be moved. Well, I did find another meteor, and so I grabbed one of the ones and moved it, and they can be moved. But all of them, when you move them, they automatically lose one grade. So flawless would drop down to whatever the level below flawless is, and only flawless ones will continuously give you. Only flawless ones will continuously give you Certus quartz or Certus dust. Like they will constantly respawn. So that being so there's not a carry mod, but there is a spatial thing in applied energistics that you can move them with, but that is way far down the line. Like we can't build that yet, but there is you can mine them with Silk Touch. Any of the three tiers that are below flawless, you can mine them with Silk Touch and they won't lose a level, but anything below flawless will eventually degrade and stop producing dust. There aren't any cardboard boxes in this mod, I don't think. I don't think there are. No, there are no cardboard boxes in this mod. So, and it says right in the instructions that there's only one way to move them and have them not lose, not degrade at all. So we'll get there at some point, but today is not the day. Today's not the day. And we also don't have Silk Touch. So we should maybe you might be able to piston push it. We'll try that. But that's a long way to piston push something. The closest meteor to my base was 400 blocks, I think. 300 or 400 blocks. So, not saying that it's impossible. Definitely not saying that it's impossible, but yeah. Yeah, there is a way to make a flawless crystal. So let's see. Flawless crystal. So it says W to ponder. Flawed, chipped, and damaged budding Certus can be crafted by throwing previous tier of block into a Certus or a Certus block into water or more charged Certus quartz crystals. So I'd have to have charged Certus quartz. Flawless budding Certus cannot be crafted, only found in world. So you can't craft the flawless ones. But I can take... So the one I moved, it did finally degrade down to just a Certus block. So I can take that and I can put it into water with charged and level it back up all the way to... What is it? Flawed, chipped, damaged. I can get it all the way back up to damaged. And that's as high as it'll go. Anyway. Istrisi says there's a picture. Where's my internet? Discord. Found it. I've got to update Discord. Discord on Linux is a pain in the rear end. You have to download the deb file every time you want to update it. There is a Flatpak version, but the Flatpak version is gigantic. It is huge. And it also doesn't work very well. I don't know. I know, Diamond, I know you do a lot of Linux stuff. Have you tried the Flatpak version of Discord yet? I downloaded it once and saw how big it was. I was like, ugh. Like, it was gross. It was gigs. Was gigs. Come on, show me my chat. There it is. Okay, you do it the same way I do. Okay, yeah, it's like, and it's not, downloading the deb is it's not that big of a deal. Although you do have to go in, it stores a new deb file in your downloads, and so you do have to go in and clean those out. Otherwise, you're just wasting space. But it doesn't take long. Like, it doesn't take a long time to update. But at the same time, if I'm in a hurry to do something like now, I have to wait for the download to finish, and then I have to relaunch Discord, and now it will update, and eventually 3 of 6, 5 of 6 starting, eventually we get to Discord, right? And here in Discord, I see what you bought. I need, is that cordless or is that corded? Let me show you what you got. Let me show everybody what we got here. It's 6. Yeah, that's it. He bought him a cordless he bought him a hedge trimmer. So it's battery powered. Yeah, I've got a corded hedge trimmer, but I really would like to have a battery operated hedge trimmer. I'm entirely on the Craftsman battery platform for all of my cordless tools except for my circular saw, which my circular saw is 20 years old now. So it's an old DeWalt. I don't remember what the voltage was. DeWalt 18 volt maybe. But that's pretty nice. And nothing wrong with Ryobi tools. Nothing wrong with Ryobi at all. I actually like Ryobi tools. I've actually used the Ryobi table saw. That's the table saw that my buddy Jackal Crossing has, and he's let me borrow that a couple of times when my saw has needed some work, and it works nice. That's the clean table in your shed. I would hate to see the not clean table in your shed. The batteries cost twice what the machine costs. Yeah, that's true. In most cases, you're paying for the battery. In most cases, when you buy stuff like this, you're paying for the batteries, and the tool is basically free or close to it. So yeah, but I absolutely would love to get a cordless hedge trimmer on the Craftsman platform to go with I've got a Craftsman chainsaw, little 10-inch chainsaw for just, cleaning up limbs around the yard and stuff like that. Or I also have a pole saw. It goes out to 20 feet. I think it's 20 feet, which is what about 25 meters? Am I got that right about right? I think it's 25 meters. I don't know. Somebody quick help me figure that out. Serafina Rose. Hi, RB. How have you been? I've been good. Thanks for asking. It's more like 7 meters. Okay. So I did the math wrong on that. $141 and a battery is $227. Wow. Yeah, see, that's a lot. So right now, a lot of times I'm just buying tool only stuff because it does save me a little bit of money because I've already got a bunch of Craftsman batteries. Every once in a while I'll buy a tool that comes with a battery just so I have another battery. But yeah, I've got a 10-inch Craftsman. That's in dollars. Okay. I got a 10-inch Craftsman chainsaw just for cutting up limbs. I got a 20-foot pole saw. I don't remember you, do you? I may not. I may not. And I apologize for that. I meet a lot of people. It is a lot of tools and batteries, that's for sure. Sonic says over on YouTube. And then, so my impact driver is Craftsman. My dust blower, my leaf blower is Craftsman. My well, welcome back, Sarah. Hopefully you still have a good time here. Was it a long time ago that we met? Was it that long ago, Estrisi? Do you remember when that was? ...2021 was a man. 2021 was a unique year. Well, 21 and 22 were kind of 21 and 22 were a lot for a lot of us. Well, welcome back, Sarah. It's good to have you. All right, so back to talking about the channels. Again, YouTube is doing it's holding its own. And then Twitch, of course, Twitch is holding its own also. So on the YouTube side of the gaming front, we're doing the whole FTB unstable thing. Over here on the Twitch side, we're doing all the mods 9. So we got a forge pack on one platform, and we've got a fabric pack on the other platform. It's your birthday? That's okay. I don't expect everyone to watch me all the time. I know that I have. I know that I get boring sometimes. We all have our off days, and so if you've got somebody else, that you like to watch it as well, have at it. I'm just glad everybody comes back every once in a while. I like to have a nice chill stream, a nice chill atmosphere where everybody is welcome to come and go as they please. And your birthday is in a few weeks. Well, happy early birthday, and if we don't see you on the 26th, which I don't think we will see you on the 26th because, it's a Sunday. We'll be streaming that day. If you're here, we'll sing happy birthday to you. I'm far from boring. Okay, so your definition of boring and others' definition of boring, Darth, may be a little different. We have our moments here, for sure. Yeah, Sarah, if you're here on the 26th, we will sing happy birthday to you. Somebody write that down so I don't forget, because my memory is like a rusty steel trap. Hey, hold on. I might be able to write it down right here. Sonic says, for me, I'm never awake at this time, but when I am, I'll show up. Well, fantastic. Glad to have you, Sonic. I saw that you made a comment on the YouTube video yesterday, too, or this morning. It was either late last night or early this morning, and I appreciate it. I appreciate all the engagement that we get on YouTube. Speaking of, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you smash the like button. Let YouTube know that you're enjoying the stream over there. It's Java. We're playing on Java. Yeah, in the all the mods 9 one, we're looking for red mushrooms. We cannot find a stinking red mushroom anywhere. The only place that we probably could find one is the Nether, and the Nether is proving to, well, let's just say the Nether is proving to kick my ass. I will find a red mushroom, though. I will find one. We did a nature's compass. We tried to find a swamp. It was 1 block. It was 1 block. You were up at 3 a.m. today, Darth? Wow. I was up, when did I wake up? I woke up at about, I guess it was about 6. I woke up at about 6. Got my shower, trimmed the scruff a little bit. Would I have better luck finding a mushroom island? Maybe. Maybe. No, Nuggets, that's true. The Nether has never been my favorite place, nor will it ever be. Sarah says she's been playing a lot of Bedrock Minecraft because of the add-ons. I have not tried Bedrock Minecraft. I have not tried Bedrock Minecraft. Maybe someday I will. Istrissy's forgetting to sleep. Jetpack. Yes, we probably should make a jetpack. Darthy Curb says a dark forest. Do red mushrooms grow in dark oak forests? I don't think they do. I don't. Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they do. You get the big red mushrooms in the dark oak forest. Yeah, you get the big red mushrooms. So maybe we should find a dark oak, a dark oak forest, a rooted forest, as they were once called. Yes, I'm playing all the mods 9 on the Twitch streams, and then I've got an FTB unstable fabric pack that I'm playing on YouTube right now. The only thing that is use any of the add-ons, you have to pay money. So it's not like the modded community in Java where you can just go get them. Good to know. Good to know. Speaking of money, my wife convinced me that I'm not going to give up Diet Mountain Dew, right? But we did find, I think I mentioned it. Did I mention this last week? I might have. The Diet Mountain Lightning from Walmart. This is by no means a sponsorship, but hey, Walmart, Sam's Incorporated. If you're watching, you could be the official beverage sponsor of rbPlays. I'm not opposed. I do drink water. I drink a lot of water. I don't have any water right now. But I've already had 32 ounces of water this morning. Okay. So it's not, they're not expensive, but it is a cost, right? So I get it. Well, that's a good update, Sarah. I appreciate the info. But yes, I do drink water. I've had a lot of water today. Most expensive you've seen was $10 or $11. Now, is that 10 or 11 Canadian? Which means it's going to be a little cheaper here in the States, or is it just 10 or 11 bucks? Because if I'm reading this right, you are up there in Canada. On the woodworking channel, more expensive on PlayStation. Yes, over in the Nuggets wants to know if Darth, you're a genius. Water. The first ingredient is water. Anyway, so yeah, Nuggets, that's how we're going to get it, is we are doing mystical agriculture. Last stream, we did get the last thing that we needed to make the nature seed. So now we're getting nature essence. And so with nature essence, then you can craft red mushrooms. So yeah, we're going to be, we will have next week when we get back into all the mods 9, we will have a red mushroom fairly quickly. And we'll be able to finish whatever the crap it was that we were trying to make for 2 straight streams. You know those the 2-liter cups, drinking straw. Yeah, so I've got a 32 ounce, 32 ounces, about that tall, about that big around, Nalgene bottle, like a camping bottle. Slimegate, thank you, Diamond. But I've got one of those 32 ounce like camping bottles, and I carry that around with me pretty much everywhere I go. Like if I leave the house, it goes with me. When I go to work, it goes with me. I've got morning and evening medications that I take. The water for that comes out of that. So I drink, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 of those a day. So we're talking in excess of 100 ounces of water, which is fair. It's a fair amount. During the summer here in Georgia, back when we were very involved in Boy Scouts, it was advised that everyone drink somewhere between 90 and 100 ounces of water minimum every day when you were outside. She has an issue where if she doesn't drink water immediately, yeah. Some people just have to keep drinking water. I'm not like that, but I drink a lot of water. I try to drink a lot of water. You know, this is kind of my trademark thing. You know, this is kind of my thing when I'm streaming. You know, and I like the taste. I've tried those water enhancer flavor things. You know, and it just it's gross. I've tried flavored waters. I would rather just drink water. Just give me water. As he takes a giant swig of generic Diet Mountain Dew. Sounds like I'm dying when I'm drinking clean water online. Yeah. Yeah, like my kids love the flavor additives that you can put in the water. To me, it just doesn't. A diet root beer sounds amazing right now. Hybrid, have some water, buddy. Get hydrated. How'd your last stream go, Hybrid? I saw you were live the other night. Flavored water is a nope for you? Yeah. I like, my kids love it. My wife drinks that LaCroix stuff, and she loves it. Tastes like toothpaste. You know what? I can confirm. I have had diet root beer before, and it does have to me, it has a toothpaste aftertaste to it. I can confirm that. Anybody see Fallout on Prime? I have not seen it yet. I do plan on watching it. I'm just trying to figure out if anyone else in the house is going to watch it with me. Otherwise, I'm just going to go and do it. but I haven't watched it yet. It is on my list of things to watch though. Barks root beer is the best. Barks root beer is good. I am an A&W guy, but Barks is good. Diet A&W is good. Diet A&W is good. Let's talk about Twitch, baby. Let's talk about Twitch for a second. I do like that frosty mug taste, Diamond. I do. Let's talk about Twitch for a second and channel points. I'm looking at you, Hybrid Avenger. What channel point rewards do you guys love? And which channel point rewards do you all not love? And is there anything that you might like to see that would be fun for me when it comes to the channel points? We've got hydrate, we've got check your posture, we've got the whole read the chat thing. Personalized channel point logo instead of just having the old bubble. Yeah, we took the we took play without the HUD out today. Well, I turned it off. So what is my character supposed to be? My character is just a dude. My character is just a dude. He walks around with a target on his back or a target on his front. That way the skeletons have, can practice their aim. And I don't. The dude doesn't even look like me. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. But I don't know if I want it to. I think that dude looks kind of like how I want to look. Maybe. Maybe. I did try to play around with the skin a little bit and make the hair a little bit more reflective of my actual hairstyle. So there's that. But are there any channel point things that? Yes, I did use a lot of gray, Astrisi. Thanks for bringing that up. I'm only gray like right in here. The rest of it's fine. And in here, like I could put a like a goatee thing on my Minecraft character. I wonder how hard that would be. I need an artist. I don't have an artist. Somebody that's really good with Minecraft skins. Mm-hmm. Got a lot of gray in your beard. Channel point ideas. More sound alerts. Yes, yes. More sound alerts. I will agree with that. Okay. Who made that? That one wasn't that somebody that you found? Wasn't that somebody that you found? Or was that? The original drawing was done by my oldest. I think the original drawing was done by my oldest. But my oldest is not interested in helping me to further my YouTube and Twitch presence. Creeper hiss. All right. Okay, that's a good suggestion. Let's spitball this for a couple of minutes. What other sounds do you guys want to hear as a sound alert? I can see you guys doing that to me at the most inopportune times. Ghasts and breaking glass. These are good ones. These are good ones. Let's get, we've got 3 so far. Let's get Zombie Pigman angry. Okay. Warden noises. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Let's see if we can get, let's see, that's 5 already. Let's see if we can get like 10, and then maybe I'll put up a poll in the Discord or something, and we'll see which we'll select the top. Dragon's breath, but only Trissy can use it. That's kind of good. That's kind of a good one. Have downloaded Alien soundtracks, including the hiss and the screech, if you're interested. I might take you up on that. I'll let you know. Dragon's breath. Throw a potion sound. Maybe. That could be a good one. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That gives us 7. You talking like witches or which sounds? Like, as in, I don't know, which ones? Which sounds? Pointy hats? Okay. All right. Guardian shriek. Looks like wife and mad. Ouch. Guardian shriek. Guardian shriek. I'm. Oh yeah. Yeah. We'll write it down. Okay. Oh, the sound of the All right. So the achievement sound. Phantoms. And what was the other one? Oh god, I hate silverfish. I haven't seen any Doc's content in a minute, so silverfish sounds are awful. Ugh. All right, I think that's good. That gives us a whole bunch. We got creeper hiss, gas, breaking glass, zombie pigmen, warden noises, dragon's breath for Strissy only, throne potions, witch sounds, guardian shrieks, achievement sounds, phantoms, silverfish, and there was one other one, mad enderman. All right, that's a good list. We can narrow this one down. We can narrow that list down, and we'll come up with some good ones that we can add as sound effects for later. That's a good suggestion. I do want to encourage people to use that kind of interactive stuff. You know, the no flight for 2 minutes, the play without the HUD. You know, that just gets tedious, and it just gets tedious because it makes it so difficult to progress, you know? Okay, we got to add TNT. We got to add a TNT sound. All right, now we're done. That's all of them. So yeah, we'll see if we can figure out which ones of those we want to use. I'll try to put something out later today. TNT should be mod only, maybe. That could be a thing. There's a couple of these that I wouldn't mind being mod only, and then there's a few of them that I think should be anyone. There's a couple of these that I'm actually kind of excited about. I won't share with you what those are right now. All right, so I think that's good for that. I think that's when it comes to now so you redeems allows you to heal your character when that allows to damage your character. Correct. Yes, I agree with that. I think I agree with that statement, Sarah. Just make a limit two per stream. Do I want to make a limit of 2 per stream per person, or just you can only play the creeper hiss can only be played twice per stream? I don't think I like that. I don't necessarily. And I feel like I'm probably going to make these a little bit expensive. Per user? Okay. Also mentioned that needing an artist. Technically, you are one. Okay, good to know. When it comes to Minecraft skins, you've made a couple. Gaming Droid, another used by someone called Chow Games, but both of those people, as far as I know, have stopped streaming. Okay. All right. If you are interested in doing a skin for my advertisements. Are ads playing right now? I think they probably are. Yeah, we just played ads. No, we are not going to. We are not going to be summoning anything that can attack the player. At least not right now. But Sarah, that's good to know that you are an artist. And for anyone who is interested in creating a Minecraft skin for me, or any channel related art for me. If it's something that you just want to send, you can get that to me either in our Discord or on Twitter. Or if you're looking for something more commission based, then you can reach out to me again on those 2 platforms, and then maybe we can discuss Oh, you're on 4 of 5? Oh, no. Istrissy just gifted a tier 1 sub to Serafina Roseblade. Istrissy, you rock. Thank you so much for that. Cheers. Now you won't have it. Now you won't have to watch any ads, per se. That is fantastic. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. So if you are an artist and you would like to just donate art to the channel, you can do that either through our Discord or my Twitter. So you can hit me up on either one of those. Twitter.com/RB or at rbPlays. I think is it at rbPlays? Now I gotta look. You rock. I'm not a stone. Is it at rbPlays or is it at RB? It's at RB_plays, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, at RB_plays on Twitter. And then I think the link for the Discord is, well, at Serafina or Sarah, as now a Twitch subscriber, you will have access to our Discord if you've integrated Twitch and Discord together. So there you go. So yeah, you can reach out to me either of those places, and we can talk either about just gifted stuff, or if there's something that you would like to be more of a commission, then we can talk about that. Right now, my funding is kind of limited, so if we did something commission based, then it might take a little longer. But always willing to talk. Have I heard of Yorkshire Yank? No, I can't say that I have. Can't say that I have. I didn't see what was before the stream. Did you resub before the stream? You probably did. You sneaky bastard. You keep doing that before the stream, and then I don't ever get a chance to thank you for it. Oh, there it is right there. Resubscribed with a tier 1. That's 66 months. Istrissy? Cheers again. You rock. That one's gone now. Good thing we have more. Used to, don't know if he still does because he blocked me because of the requested everything. So yeah, I obviously I don't know all of the details behind that, and I'm not going to get into the politics of relationships between artists and streamers other than myself. If I were to use anyone's art for any kind of merch, I would absolutely feel obligated to try and get them a cut of any proceeds. Unfortunately, everything I've ever tried to sell on this channel flops amazingly. I had I've got my Stream Elements store, which is still up and running, and nobody buys anything from it, and that's okay. But there are some things on there that if I were to sell them, that the artist in question would get a cut of that. So, you plan it out. Yeah, I know you do. Istrissy doing all that stuff offline so that I can't get a real-time notification that you've resubbed. Curse you, Istrissy. Oh. So stuff like, obviously if something's gifted, it's a gift. You want an RB mug, but they don't sell it over there? Man, what the heck? The rbPlays mug is pretty nice. We have one here at the house. It is pretty nice. Ooh, yeah, that's kind of good stuff. It's Trissy. They don't support whatever that is. I don't know what that is. But hydrate. Oh, we're gonna okay. So we're gonna have to cheat on hydrate a little bit because I don't have any water down here. Thank you, Diamond. I need to know where I can get stuff that I can sell in the EU, specifically Denmark. Hybrid Avenger is on a 5-stream streak. Hybrid, thank you so much for being around. Man, that's awesome. Progress towards a plus program. Share your progress towards meeting plus program requirements with your community as a goal. I don't even know what that means. I have a plus program goal that is being fed to me by Twitch right now. Manage goal. Enable sharing shows plus points. You can use this to share your progress towards plus program. Due to point verification requirements, the plus program widget updates every 2 hours. Month completion status will be updated the first of each month. I don't even know what this means. So you have mugs from the US, but not the place that I'm using. I'm going to have to find a better store then. I'm just going to have to find a better store. I don't know what this means. Enabling share with your community. Enabling sharing shows plus points you earned this month to your viewers on your channel page. You can use this to share your progress towards plus program eligibility. What the freak is plus program? Well, what is it? If you want to get a little peek at my art, just look at my channel logo. You made that yourself. Okay. Okay. Cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's nice. Earn a better percentage instead of 50-50. Oh. Okay. Should I do it? Sure. Why not? I mean, obviously I'm already doing it, but we'll share the progress with everybody. Sure. Sure. Why not? I would like to earn more than 50-50 with Twitch. An itch on the nose. Basically, that partner plus thing, Twitch implement. Okay. Plus program is probably opposite of negative. You are probably correct, Darth. Although it is Twitch we're talking about, so it may not be. You put it on for the hell of it? Same. Sarah's lurking. Have a good lurk, Sarah. Thank you, Stream Elements, for Prime subs don't count towards it. Okay, well that's fine. I've got so right now I have 2 paid subs every month, and I just got a gifted sub, so I'm guessing gifted subs count towards it. And then I have 2 Prime subs every month. Well, I have 2 Prime subs currently. We're at 5 subscribers. We're at 5 whole subscribers right now on Twitch. 5 whole subscribers. Subscribers. 5 whole subscribers. Have we talked about anything important today? Not really. Well, we talked about channel points. That's good. Only the paid subs. Well, a gifted sub is a paid sub, so that would go towards it. Yeah, we got a whole hand's worth of them now. unless I was a stumpy, and then I would, then I would have had a whole hand's worth before. But we don't plan on having any accidents with the table saw, so I don't plan on becoming a stumpy, We had, do I share this? I work for a railroad. And there's a lot of big, heavy, dangerous things. There's big, dangerous things on the railroad. No, I don't plan on doing a stubby. Let me ask you a question. When aligning two holes with each other, should you use your finger to align the holes to each other, or should you use some kind of drift pin? Yes, I work with U.S. people. Yes, although there are a couple of Europeans that work for the railroad. There are also a couple of there's a South African that works for the railroad now. It's a trick, right? No, I'm asking for a reason. Let's just say that we had someone just about 3-4 weeks ago that, instead of using an alignment pin of some kind, used his alignment finger. And then someone applied the brakes and the equipment moved. Didn't lose the whole finger, but he did lose the end of it. And I don't understand why you would even like that is such a bad idea. That is such a terrible idea. I don't line up too many parts. Well, it was his pointy finger, so it wasn't that finger. Yeah, like that's such a terrible idea. Anyway, so we had to have a big conversation with can't give it was taken. So we had to have a big conversation with all the students that were at the training center, saying, "Hey, don't stick your fingers in any holes," because they do. I feel the same way. I feel like they need a new career. And what's really terrible about it is when this person was here for their brand new hire initiative safety orientation class, we were looking for people who we could put on safety posters, encouraging people to work safe. Hey, I'm new at the railroad and I want you to work safe so that you can show me how to work safe, kind of a thing. We put this guy on a safety poster. So now, for the rest of his career, he's on a safety poster that says, "I want you to work safe." And he's missing the end of his finger. Yeah. Let's talk about woodworking for a little bit. I know it's not a gaming thing, but let's talk about woodworking for a little bit. He is one of the remediation things that this guy is going to has to do is that he has to do a prepared thing for different safety meetings to show that there's a reason why we work safe. And he's also not back at work yet, so he's off right now. So when he comes back, that'll be the thing. But yeah, let's talk about woodworking here for a second or two. I got a couple of projects. I need to build a shelf, like a little shelf stand thing for one of our bathrooms. Mrs. RB wants a little multi-tier shelf kind of a thing to put toilet paper on and the trash can and stuff like that. So I've been drawing up a little something for that. Of course, we talked about the curio cabinet a few weeks ago when we built this thing on stream. So I need to I've got that pretty well drawn up now. I just need to get the materials to build it. I am still in the process of working on the design and acquiring the parts for the CNC router. I am also working on a couple of videos for track saw accessories. So I want to build a 90-degree track saw guide as that you can just use, so you can use the track saw rail loosely. But also I want to build a track saw hinge, a hinge rail system, so that I can mount one to my workbench and use that as my crosscut station, since I don't have a miter saw anymore. Got rid of the miter saw, as many of you are aware, and having a place to do crosscuts with the track saw would be greatly beneficial. So we're going to do that. And then the big project is reworking the wood shop. So rebuilding the workbench. Again, the workbench is 4x8. I need it to be smaller, so it's going to be 3x5. That'll free up a little bit more floor space. Also, it'll make it a little bit easier to incorporate storage into the workbench, because the workbench currently doesn't have any storage, and right now nothing has a home. I was able to acquire a used cabinet. It's in really good condition, but I was able to acquire a used cabinet, big 2-door, 6-foot tall, 30-ish inch wide cabinet for storing all of my glues and all of my garagey type stuff in. So that stuff is out of the way. We also got the shed from the backyard moved over to the end of the driveway. So now it is more accessible for lawn equipment and stuff like that. I do need to build some ramps for that, so that getting the riding mower in and out of the shed is a little bit easier. It takes 2 people to get that out of the shed right now. Istrissy's growing red mushrooms in Minecraft because he found some. Way to rub it in, Istrissy. But anyway, we got the shed moved, and now all of the stuff that was cluttering up the space around my table saw, my riding mower, my push mower, my weed whacker, all of that stuff is in the shed now. So it is not in the shop anymore. So that's helpful. And then but I need to build some ramps to get in there, and my wife and I are going back and forth on what exactly we want. I was just going to do something portable. I was just going to get two 2x8s, and you're not evil. Oh, you're absolutely evil. I was just going to get a couple of 2x8s and get some of those cleats to put on the end of it, so that I can just drop it in place whenever I want to take the lawnmower in or out of the shed. But my wife was thinking, well, why don't we just make it more permanent, make it more like a permanent ramp? And I was like, well, if that's what you want, I can do that. So, but that's going to cost more. And I was just, one 10-foot 2x8 is like 13. It's like $12 or $13. And then the cleats for the end of it are another 20. And then I just take them off and I store them in the shed when we're not trying to get in or out of the shed. But she wants something more like a ramp, like a fixed place ramp. So I guess if that's what she wants, I guess that's what we'll do. And then the big customer project that we've been wanting to work on here for a while. The big customer project was, of course, the Whiskey Barrel patio bar. That project is on hold indefinitely. The individual that wants me to build that is having trouble committing, and that's fine. It's an expensive build. It's going to be an expensive build. So I don't want to pressure someone into spending a lot of money that they're not ready to spend. So I messaged him. He every week he's like, I'm going to send you the deposit, and then something comes up and he can't send the deposit. So this past week, yesterday, as a matter of fact, I sent him a text message, said, look, you're busy. You got a lot of stuff going on. I want to do this project. I'm here. Just let me know when you're ready. And then I just kind of put it to bed. So yeah, sure, Darth, that'd be great. That'd be helpful. I kind of got in my head an idea of how I want to build it, but some small engraver projects for the woodworking channel. Yes, I do have some thoughts on that. I do have some thoughts on that, and I have a couple of projects potentially that could be laser engraver projects. So yeah, the problem that I'm having with the laser engraver, and I knew that this was going to be a problem. I knew this was going to be an issue, is that it is only a 5-watt laser. And so as far as burning the wood, it does a great job. I can do wood engraving with the laser, and it works fine. The problem comes with if you're trying to cut the parts out with the laser. It can only do 3 millimeter thick plywood, about 1/8 of an inch, and it struggles to do that. A higher powered laser would be better, but this is what I have. It is also not very big. I can make it bigger if I get some aluminum extrusions. I could make it bigger, but why make it bigger if it's still got the limitation of only being able to go through 3 millimeter plywood? So just add more power. I could get a more high powered laser. I think I can do that. It can become a Death Star. Sure. Speaking of Death Stars, did you see Scar's Death Star on Hermitcraft? That thing's pretty cool. The other thing, can I use it for layout? Yes, I can. The other thing that I got for the wood shop is this. I got a whiteboard. I was able to acquire a used whiteboard, and so that's going to go out in the shop as well, and that's going to be where I can put all of my I can list all of my projects. I can list my, like inventory that I need. It's not working. I still see the server running. But yes, I can definitely use the laser for layout stuff. So that's not a terrible idea. But yeah, I acquired a whiteboard. It's a nice big one. I need one thing on that whiteboard. What is it? What do I need on that whiteboard? A Mrs. RB shopping list for me. No, that's in Discord. We've got a family Discord that we use, and the shopping list is in there. Minecraft. Darth Ekerb says it needs Minecraft. Maybe. There probably will be some homage to Minecraft on it out in the shop. I could also do some Minecraft related stuff. with the laser engraver. I don't know if I can sell it though. I would worry that I could sell it. Worry if I could sell it and if I get in trouble for it, like some kind of copyright thing. But I digress. What else? I feel like I'm running out of things to talk about. YouTube content, I don't have to sell everything. Over on YouTube, Diamond Anvil said that. That's true. That's true. So don't sell Minecraft or other things without, or the trademarks things without a contract. Absolutely. That's the thing that scares me, you know. There's a lot of woodworkers that'll put a custom logo on something for you, like your favorite football team or whatever, and I'm like, dude, don't do that. Like, that's bad karma. That's bad juju. That's a good way to get in trouble with somebody. And then you got to pay licensing fees and and penalties. They will eat you if they see it. 100% correct. So ultimately, that's Diamond Anvil. You don't have to sell everything that you make. Ultimately, that's where I would love to be. I have to sell some stuff though, because my woodworking hobby is supposed to come from the money that I make from woodworking. I don't get any household money to fund my woodworking endeavors, except for if it's a project for the house. So that toilet paper shelf holder thing that Mrs. RB wants me to make. Like, I could buy the wood for that. But I would love to just build things. I would love to just build projects. There's a channel called Woodshop Diaries on YouTube. Shara's Woodshop Diaries. And that's all she does. She doesn't sell anything. She sells plans. I'm not good at making plans. I can plan things out up here and I can work from a rough sketch, but when it comes to making a plan that someone can then use on their own and be able to build the same thing, I have trouble making that. So she'll make the plans, she'll make the project, and then she'll sell the plans for other people to make. And that's, I mean, that'd be cool too, but I don't have the funds. I don't have the funds to build anything. I do have, I am building up a stock of pallet wood. I do have an idea for a table using that pallet wood. I need a little bit more, and I'm trying to be picky about the pallet wood that I get. I don't want anything that's excessively like chemical soaked or anything like that. I'm trying to make sure I get safe pallets, right? Because there are some pallets that you really don't want to use if it's in your home, right? Just whatever was on it could be unsafe, right? So I'm trying to make sure I'm selective about panels. But anyway, what I want to make is I want to make a U-shaped. Hang on, do I have? I think I have a thing for it here. Let's go. Let's see, SketchUp. I feel like I have. Of course, you're gonna make me sign in. If it says EUR on them, don't take them inside. Right. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Trimble Connect, projects, SketchUp, furniture. Is it in here? It's not in here. Well, there's that one. There's that one. I'll put this over here and I'll show this to you guys. So this is that bathroom. This is that bathroom one that I'm thinking about building. And it's real basic. Nothing fancy. And I could probably build that. I could probably build that today. Well, no, I can't build it today. Mrs. RB and I are going on a date today. But I've got a 3-day weekend coming up here in a couple of weeks with Memorial Day coming up here in the States. So I could probably build that then. Diamond Anvil wants me to stretch. Hang on. 2. We shall stretch. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, I needed that. So good. So good, so good. Dorothy Curb says, used to build things with pallets, then would burn the scraps if they were clean. Yep, same. EUR means that there are paint on them, and only companies that license them may take them apart. A lot of those pallets are also like they're required to be recollected by a pallet distributor, if I'm not mistaken. That was a good stretch. I needed that. Thank you, Diamond Anvil. Yeah. A lot of those pallets have to go back to an actual pallet distributor, because you really don't want to use some of those pallets if they had any kinds of harsh chemicals stored on them, even if the stuff didn't leak. There is a possibility that it just has something on the pallet, and you really don't want it in your house. So yeah. They do gas them now and then, so they can have stuff in them that it's poison. Yes, and that's all of that is because they're trying to cut down on like invasive species of insects, invasive species of funguses or whatever, fungi or whatever, and I get it. We've over the course of many decades / 100 years plus, we've been spreading contaminations all around the world that while they that aren't meant to be in certain areas, and now they are, because of ships that transport microbial stuff on the hull, and then spiders that get into a crack or a crevice on a pallet, and then they end up 7,000 miles from where they originated. So yeah, there's all kinds of issues. So yeah, we want to be cautious about pallets. But I do have some pallet wood. I've made a space in the shed for some of my wood overflow. And I guess while we're at it, I guess I can show you this as well. I can close that. I can show you this as well. Oops. Come back here. Let's go there, and I can go to home. Shop floor plan. I think I shared this with you guys a few weeks ago, or shared it with many of you a few weeks ago. Here is the shop. That is not how you work. Let's go to orbit. So this is the shop. And this is kind of the dream of how I want the shop to be laid out. Of course, there's the whiteboard that we just talked about. There's the smaller workbench. Over here on this side, I don't have the new cabinet in here yet. The new cabinet is sitting basically right here. But this whole back wall right here right now there's a toolbox here, and then there's one of these 4 shelves sitting there. This whole section of wall right here, which is about 10 feet, is going to be lumber storage. And I think that's where I need that to be, because over here there's just not a lot of wall space for extra storage, right? I'll have extra storage down here. These spaces here are going to be drawers. I just don't have the drawers drawn yet. But then there's the planer and the table saw. I'm debating on whether or not the table saw is actually going to go there, or if the table saw is going to come more over here. I don't know yet. If you cut a pallet board and it's green on the inside, don't burn it. Good call. Good call. Do I have a wheel for big plates? What do you mean? What do you mean by a wheel for big plates? I'm not sure I follow what you're asking there. You talking about like an outfeed support kind of a thing, or something different? He's gonna send me a picture. I don't see a picture yet. I do see a reminder in Discord about Sarah's birthday on the 26th. Hello? Okay. Oh, you're gonna send us all a YouTube link about it. Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, there are some there are some concerns with how I've got that plan drawn currently. There's a part of me that is very intrigued by having the table saw against the wall like I have it shown. Can't believe it's already May. Yeah, it's already May. Today is May the 5th. Yesterday was May the 4th. Was the 4th with you? Always? Oh. Okay. Yeah. I see what this video is. Your birthday was the 2nd? Well, happy belated birthday. So this is just a little caster thing to be able to roll plywood around the shop on. Okay. That's cool. I don't think I can get in trouble for this. I'm not playing any sound. So yeah, he's just making a little caster thing that he can put the plywood in and roll it around the shop. I thought about getting one of those handles where it's got the handle on it. You can't see what I'm showing you right now. they make these handles where it's basically a claw, and when you lift up on the handle, it grabs a hold of the plywood, and then you can kind of carry it up on your shoulder or whatever. But I might like the wheel idea a little bit better. I have some little wheels I could use for that. I do have some little wheels I could use for that. I do have kids to help me move stuff too, and one of them would absolutely help me every day. The other ones would help me sometimes, but one of them would help me every day. I could make a wooden wheel. That's true. That's true. There are I'm sure there's a bunch of types. And really, honestly, you don't. Later on he's going to show you that he's going to show that there's clamps on here. You really don't even need the clamps. At least I don't think you do. I mean, the clamps would be helpful, but you don't really need them. Getting out the old portable jigsaw, or it's not really a jigsaw. What is that? Scroll saw. Anyhow, that's good stuff. I think I like that. I think I like that a lot. I keep forgetting to put my microphone up to my mouth a lot of times. The clamps are good if you have an uneven floor. Sure. The floor in the garage is pretty flat. It's in pretty good shape, so I don't know if I'd have to worry about that. Hybrid Avenger said I should hydrate. Did I miss that? I did miss that. It's going to have to be water free. Cheers. Or moving stuff outside. Good point. My driveway is pretty flat too, though. And if you, cancel. And if you also, nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Bigger wheels can get you on grass too. That's where the red shrooms grow. Thanks for that. Jackass. Kidding. Yeah, red shrooms only grow on grass. Really dark shaded grass. At some point here in the very near future, I'm going to have a mushroom infestation in my front yard. It happens every spring. And I don't know why. And then they go away. And then they come back the year later. Any of them red? No, none of them are red. They are absolutely poisonous, though. Can they be imported into Minecraft? No. No, they cannot. Anyway, I was telling you about microphone, making sure the microphone is up close to my face and all that. Yesterday, when I was editing the video that went out on YouTube yesterday, I noticed that there were a lot of times where I probably had the microphone all the way over here while I was playing, and the audio was a lot lower. And then there were times when it was up here and the audio was a lot higher. And yeah, so I had to play with the levels a lot. You can paint them pink. I would rather you didn't. I have to do a better job of keeping the microphone close-ish to my face for the benefit of you all and the betterment of streamers everywhere or something. All right. Anything else you guys want to talk about today? I'm out of things to talk about. and I probably should go get ready for this date with Mrs. RB. We're going to lunch. We're going to Moe's Southwest Grill. Darth wants to talk about Minecraft. Mrs. RB and I are going to go to Moe's Southwest Grill for Cinco de Mayo. You have an idea. What's your idea? What's your idea? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Other games. What other games? Why do you guys always want me to play other games? I love Minecraft. I love Minecraft. I love it. 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 I'm kidding. I mean, I do love it, but Cyberpunk 2077. Can you play it on Linux? Can you play it on Linux? Possibly. Empyrean can be played on Linux. I know that. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. I do want to have at least a round of Empyrean here sometime soon. It's been a while since we played Empyrean, so I'd like to see what all's changed with it. Don't have the Steam version of Cyberpunk? Okay. RP servers in other games. Okay. RP servers in other games. What's an RP server? What is that? I feel like I should know this, and I legitimately don't know what this is. Roleplay. Oh. As far as I know, the United Adventure Company, which is my role-playing group, currently not doing anything. I would like to play some D&D though. Like that'd be pretty awesome. We've been off. We've been off for a while. Summer of last year. Baldur's Gate 3. Yep, I do need to get back into Baldur's Gate 3. Do need to get into Baldur's Gate 3. What else? What other ideas you got? Your RP party is doing Hero Quest, the board game. Okay. All right. What is the status of the home server and router builds? Glad you asked that. That was a question over on YouTube. I have the cabling in. The router has been moved upstairs, so the main wireless router is moved. It is no longer on this wall in my studio now, so it is upstairs. And the cabling is run back down here, but it is not currently run to the server rack yet. I need to get one more cable. I should be able to get this one relatively easily. It doesn't need to be super long, but I need to get the cable that comes back downstairs from the router route it along the ceiling up here, all the way around the room, and drop it back down to the server rack over here in the corner. So I can do that, but right now I just have a Switch sitting here on the corner, not a Nintendo Switch, but a network Switch sitting over here on the side table, and that's what this PC is connected to, and then the cable that's coming back downstairs from upstairs is connected to that as well. So that gives me a hardwire connection to the router. Possibly one of these weekends, if I don't have to do a ton of yard work and grocery shopping and laundry and all that, I would like to get the cabling over there, but I don't want to move the cabling over there until I have a cable that can come back and give me my hardwire connection to my desktop PC. This desktop PC does not have Wi-Fi on it. It is hardwire only. So that's where we stand on that project right now. So back over here on Twitch, Cyberpunk 27 does run stable on Linux, especially after the 2.01 patch. And then, I mean, possibly, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to playing Cyberpunk. I've never played one of the Cyberpunk games. Never. And again, Diamond, as with everything that I've been doing lately, it's a funding issue. It's not so yeah, I would need we'll call it 10, 20, 30. We'll call it 40 feet. We'll call it 40 feet of Cat 5e to get from the switch that'll be in the rack back over to my desktop. We'll call it 40 feet. So yeah, if I got a pre-wired thing like a 50-foot cable run, then that would be fine. Made by the same Fallout 76. No, I don't want to play Fallout 76. But I'm not opposed to playing a Fallout game. If I can get it to run, I'll play it. At least once. Tell me why not. Tell me why not what? Oh, just because Fallout 76 was a garbage game. Everybody complained. And when everybody complains, I steer clear. '76 has gotten a lot better. Okay. All right. Steam. Store. Fallout. Fallout 76 is $39.99. That's not terrible. Fallout 4 is $19.99. Fallout Shelter is free. I don't think that's part of the Fallout series, though. I don't really know. Fallout New Vegas is $9.99. Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition is $20. Fallout Shelter is part of the original game, part of the original game series. Okay. Okay. Good to know. That is good to know. It's a mobile game. Oh, well, I don't want to play a mobile game. Is it like mobile only? Where did my Steam go? Crap. There it is. Found it. I got it back. It'll run on Xbox. Okay. Well, I don't have an Xbox. Beholden has an Xbox. I don't have an Xbox. There are 12 Fallout games. Yeesh. So there's Fallout 4 VR, Fallout Shelter, Fallout 4, Fallout a post-nuclear role-playing game, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, Fallout Tactics, Fallout 2, Fallout 3. Where's Fallout 76? Oh, that says new releases. How about all? There we go. That's all of them. There's a lot of Fallout games. There's a lot of Fallout stuff. Five minutes later, now Beholden doesn't have an Xbox, but RB does. No, I'm not like that. I still don't see Fallout 76 listed here in Steam in the list of all Fallout games. I don't know. I know I saw it in the search bar, so it's fine. You've played all the Fallout games. Cool. Nice. Nice. Well, Fallout, huh? We'll talk about it in Discord. Would I enjoy Fallout? Would I enjoy Fallout? You guys know me. Would I enjoy it? Okay. All right. Well, Darth says he's not interested in Fallout. Has some graphics. It does have some good graphics in it. I've seen some of the graphics. I'm looking at some of the graphics right now, and they are pretty cool. Fallout 76, but only with a crew. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. I think we're going to go ahead and call it there, because I got to get ready for a date. Mrs. RB and I are going on a date. Mrs. RB and I are going on a date, so I'm calling it. Don't make Mrs. RB mad. Don't do that. Well, I don't know about that. Maybe, but I don't know about that. We plan on it. Oh, I'm going to pay. I'm going to pay. She has money, but I'm going to pay. Yeah, I'm going to pay. It wouldn't be a date unless she was taking me out. She didn't ask me. I asked her, so. But anyway, folks, that's going to do it for this May edition of our Just Chatting stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. It means a lot that we can just get together once a month and just kind of hang out and talk about whatever we want to talk about. If you ask somebody out, you pay. That's right. We're old school. If you ask somebody out, you pay. Sarah, thanks for coming back. Thanks for stopping by. It was good to see you again, even though I didn't remember who you are, and I feel awful about that. Yeah, if you're over on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. Also over on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss any future content. There should be there should be a new FTB Unstable video every Saturday. We're not old school, we're just old. It's the same thing. Well, if you make it on your birthday, we'll sing to you. If you don't, enjoy your time with your dad. Over on YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. There will be a new live stream every week on Sundays over there, and there will also be a new YouTube video, FTB Unstable video, hopefully every Saturday unless something comes up. Over here on Twitch, we go live every Sunday at 9 a.m. Make sure that you are at least following over here so that you don't miss any of that content as well. If you love what we do here, I said we'd talk about this later. If you love what we do here and you want to help support the channels, the best way to do that is through Patreon. So go to patreon.com/RB_plays and become a supporter of the channel at whatever level you determine is best for you. It could be $1 a month. It could be $5 a month. It could be whatever you deem to be an appropriate level of support for the channel and the things that we do here. If you want to help support the woodworking channel, then there is also a Patreon for that. That should be patreon.com/weekendwoodshop. It's either Weekend Woodshop or The Weekend Woodshop. I can never remember. But if you'd like to help support the woodworking channel over there and help me to get materials to try and make more videos over there, I would be greatly appreciative of that as well. If you don't want to support us on Patreon, but you do want to support us here on Twitch or on YouTube, then make sure that you hit either the subscribe button on Twitch or the join button over on YouTube. Whichever one is the best fit for you. I love you all to pieces. Thank you all so much for being here today. It was a great time. It was a great couple hours of just hanging out and chilling and talking. And we'll come back. We'll do this again next week. Next week we'll be playing games again. We'll come back. We'll do this again next week. You are all invited. But until then, get off my lawn. Bye, everybody. We'll see you next week.